Howdy everyone, Polcher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're going to be jumping into the fire gates and taking on the Tileana boss. There's nothing super difficult about this node except for that she just does a lot of damage. That's all she's doing. There's nothing special about her. However, I have found it difficult, in fact impossible, to clear it in one attempt. If there is a combination out there, I am yet to discover it. The team I will be using are all max level, max gear, and Arcane Star 5. Fire gates, all the event raids are difficult content. It's been designed for high level characters. So I'm doing it with a team that free-to-play players could eventually get. I understand silver tokens are still difficult to come by, but silver tokens are a lot easier than gold tokens. So the theme I'm using is full 5 Arcane Stars. You could potentially get this boss down in 2 attempts, 3 if you include clearing the waves, because I do not include clearing the waves to fighting the boss as the same. You have to clear the waves, then go into the boss fight. Okay, so take that into consideration as well. But I'll be showing you the team I'm using and how effective it could be if you have the right, I guess, start to the battle. So the team I will be using is Azariel, Irma, Chrome, Wieland, and Mabe. The reason for these characters is we have Azariel. She will most likely be the primary target for Tileana. This allows us to apply the melee damage class mark. It allows us to get some extra damage off it. Allows us to apply the debuffs we want. It gives us a bit more leniency in the fight, allowing us to get just a bit of setup going, allowing us to do the most damage possible. You could replace Azariel if you wanted to with another damage dealer, maybe even Kobold. You could probably put Kobolok in the team as well, and Azariel if you wanted extra healing and have the accuracy decrease. In the end, you're still going to get beaten unless you have higher Arcane Stars, which I will do. In this video, I will show you what the fight's like with these characters at 7 Arcane Stars, but at the moment we're doing 5 Arcane Stars. So we'll jump into the battle. We're getting to the last wave before the node, then we're entering with this team. Okay, so we're on the final wave. I've got 2 characters left. We're going to go ahead and take out the Wieland first. I'm just going to reset his initiative. Essentially, you want to be saving your abilities. Get some initiative reset there. I probably shouldn't have used Mabe's initiative reset. That's fine. Alright, we're going into the boss node now. And we're going to start off by locking her down. And the accuracy decrease on Tileana. And hopefully that spares us some avoidance there. Okay, we get the melee mark up, which is going to be triggered by our Wieland. And then we'll get some initiative reset. Next ability by Mabe, we'll be able to apply the melee mark again. I'm going to heal my characters up. The next melee mark we get, now remember the melee mark applied by Chrome and the melee mark applied by Mabe do different things, okay? So if you can try and trigger them separately, that will be most effective. So what you want to do is apply one mark. If this was Chrome's turn now and I had his 3rd special available, or his 2nd special, sorry, I wouldn't use it because I wouldn't want to replace the mark on her now. So we're going to just use his basic, even though that's our option. Now we'll use Wieland. Now, you'll notice with Wieland, I'm only using his basic or his 2nd special, never the middle ability. There's no need. It's not as effective as anything else, and I'll show you when it comes around again. We'll heal up some of our characters, does nothing. Now, with Wieland, why you never want to use the middle ability is the 2 reasons. His 2nd special or 3rd ability does percentage-based damage. So it's always going to do a huge amount to these bosses. His basic attack has the chance of reducing initiative, which is so important in these fights. The more you can reduce her initiative, the less turns she's getting, the less damage she's doing to you. Let's see if we reduce it with her base. It obviously doesn't work when I've explained the ability. Hopefully when we get another turn. Alright, let's have a look now. Can we reduce her initiative? Beautiful, we reduced it. Decrease her accuracy. We actually get percentage damage here if she doesn't kill. Lots of misses there. Let's lock her down. Oh, so close to killing her. So close to killing her, but there you go. As you can see, the team's very effective. Obviously, RNG plays a part. I hate saying it. I hate the fact that I have to say in every fight, RNG plays a fight, because that's not a strategy game, unfortunately. But if RNG does bend you over, if she gets a crit, if she gets an ability off that does a little bit more damage than it's meant to, the fight can go way worse than this. This is probably the best. I thought I was actually going to get a kill there. But as you can see, it's a very effective team. It's probably the team that can get the most damage. Maybe you could get a bit more damage if you do put another DPS in place of Azariel, but I just like the Azariel there just because of the fact that she can put an invulnerability on an ally and that she will most likely be the primary target of the Tileana since she is a healer, allowing you to set up those marks and get that combination rolling. Okay, we'll boost these characters up to 7 arcane stars and see how much of a difference we get. Okay, so we're back into the battle. All characters are now 7 arcane stars. I don't expect to see much difference apart from the fact I think we just straight up kill her. So we'll go ahead, take out the Irma first. Move on to the Idril. And go into the final match. Okay, so we will apply the melee mark with our Chrome. That's why we've got Azariel. Alright, now as you can see, we have the melee mark with Chrome. I'm not going to trigger the initiative reset with my May because I do not want to trigger that mark. Right, we'll trigger it with our Wieland, which with Chrome gives you another ability or another turn straight away. So do not reset her initiative, unfortunately. Apply accuracy decrease. Now we will reset her initiative and get the second melee mark up on her. And now she's going to skip her next turn. Yeah, and from there we just keep wailing on her. I'm surprised she's not just going for the execute on the Azariel. There we go, we lose our Chrome. Lock her down, which misses. See what I mean by the RNG? I mean, that's just her skill set. When she gets a crit, she gets initiative. Oh, it's so sad. My 5-star team did better than my 7-star. Ah. But that is the RNG. What I mean by RNG. It's still RNG. So you're probably sitting there complaining, 7-star pay to win. You can be just as effective with a 5-star team. If you start to go lower, though, that's when you will start to notice huge differences. Though she'll most likely just straight up execute characters with her abilities. Tileana is a character that can get a lot of initiative very quickly. But there you go. I would argue the 5-star team did perform better against that boss. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. Wherever you're around the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.